and our road trip continues. Moving on from our last video in Yosemite National Park, we head first to Las Vegas.
Stopping out real quick for some Popeyes. Y'all ready now?
Large, medium.
Size too hot. The thing is huge.
That's a medium. Got some chicken, biscuit, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, Cajun fries, black and ranch sauce, and that honey.
And after another few hours of driving, we had finally made it. And our first stop was food, to fill our stomachs before what was almost inevitably going to be a heavy night. And it was here at Tacos El Gordo which we got to try some of the best tacos we've ever had.
Meat check.
Yo.
The pork is good.
Good?
You need to try it.
It's got the onion, the cilantro, the meat looks boom. I don't know what that sauce is, but
Really good?
that's good.
Look at that, guys. All the colours.
And also the best Mexican horchata that we've had, not to be mistaken with the Spanish version made with tiger nuts.
Damn good.
You've almost drank it all.
Yeah, I know. It's been so good. Just one second.
And the first stop on our one evening, one night stay in Vegas was to check out downtown Vegas. Downtown is where the whole concept of Sin City in Las Vegas was born, and if you've got a bit of time, it's definitely worth not missing out on. This place is wild.
Downtown Las Vegas, baby.
After wandering about for a while, it was time to check into our hotel and get ready for the real proceedings of the night. And for this one night, it was at Caesar's Palace that we stayed.
Got two queens. Hi, guys.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello, mate. Managed to get the lights working. But check this out. You're probably going to see my reflection. Yes.
Yes, please. Everybody
Yeah.
wants some tequila.
But we are on the strip at the moment.
And the number of tequilas in the room was swiftly followed by more on the casino floor downstairs.
I'm having to go back upstairs to the room because I'm just about to put some money down on the roulette table and forgot my ID upstairs. So, you know, I be looking young and shit. They be asking for ID and shit. Oh, goddamn. Yeah. Going upstairs. Get my ID so that doesn't happen ever again.
All right.
All right.
We got another tequila here, on the house as we played the slot machines.
We're in Caesar's Palace, and the music is live. Everything's crisp. Like, got our free drink for betting and whatnot.
And at this point, we made a friend, as you do in Vegas, I guess. And after a fair amount of money spent and many drinks later, our night came to a close with us looking very much like this.
We are now just exiting Caesars, so we're going to do a quick spin.
It's the morning after the night in Vegas.
And it was a messy night. Vegas, baby! Yeah! And there we go, back.
So last night we didn't go out on the strip. We only had one night, so we just spent our night in Caesar's Palace in one of the bars. The club that we were thinking about going into was. Oh no, we're fine. Thank you so much. So the club we were thinking about getting into was charging $50 for guys. 55 for guys.
And I don't know what it was for
30
girls.
for girls.
Oh.
And that was more than we was even thinking about spending. So we scratched that. But the bar that we went to was nice. It was playing good music. Cocktails were really nice. And the Negroni I had was really nice.
I've only got like 1 minute left.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, good. Thank you, Caesars.
Alright, so after how long was the drive?
About 5 hours.
After roughly a 5-hour drive, we finally made it to Grand Canyon National Park. And we've already seen some elks.
I think they're called.
Elks or deers, one of them just chilling. Yeah, it seems like a very, very nice place so far. We haven't seen Grand Canyon just yet. We're gonna set up camps wherever we set up camp, and then we're gonna drive about. The sun's setting, so we haven't got a great deal of time here. But yeah, I think we're spending one night here. We'll have the next morning. We're gonna decide whether we want a second night, but we'll see.
Guys, we are at Grand Canyon camping site. Sun is due to set at 6:55, which is roughly about 45 minutes. Let me see if I can check time. Yeah, about 55 minutes actually. So we've just literally set up camp. I'm actually waiting for Rummy. This is our bathroom. And look, just be at one with nature. This is such an amazing feeling. So yeah, check in hopefully when it's sunset. Bye.
Oh shit.
And this was the moment we first caught a glimpse of the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon isn't the biggest canyon in the world by any means, but it's still hella impressive.
Wow. Wow, that rock is stunning.
And here's a few Grand Canyon facts while you watch what we saw. The Grand Canyon is around 1,800 meters deep. That's 1.8 kilometers deep. At its narrowest point, it stretches 4 miles across, and at its widest point, 18 miles. American Indians have been living in and around the canyon for thousands of years. The Grand Canyon became a national park in 1919. We stayed here until sunset and then made our way back to our camp, where on this night we had a simple meal of lentils and veg, featuring those life-changing Hawaiian rolls and a nice bottle of wine.
Just a few moose. There's 3 over there in the back. Actually, there's 4. There's 1 over there. It's moose country. Earlier I said elk or deer. Wrong on both accounts. These are moose, baby. Moose. They're getting quite close to our campsite, which we're just packing up now.
And this morning we decided to take a hike to get a different view of the canyon from lower down, before we upped and left and set off towards Sedona. Welcome to Red Rock Country. Sedona is a desert town in the state of Arizona, known for its spectacular red monoliths and buttes. It's situated at an elevation of 4,500 feet, that's 1,380 meters, and has pollution-free air, so I read. Much of our first day here was spent driving around and getting a lay of the land. This was probably the highlight from that first day.
The rainbow is lighting that one up in the distance so nicely. And then you got the lightning on this one here, doing the most. The landscape's crazy. Double rainbow we got.
The next morning we set off early to get to the start of our first hiking point for the Cathedral Rock. This was no easy hike, but rewards came regularly with the ever more beautiful views as we moved towards the summit. Once at the top though, the views were truly amazing. Sedona is said to have a number of special energy vortexes, one being at the Cathedral Rock. And while I can neither confirm nor deny the effect of this, I can say that this place did have quite a feel to it. Next up was our trek to Bell Rock. This was a much shorter hike, but the day was getting hotter. Very soon though, we was rewarded with the spectacular views this hike offers. We followed this up with visiting one of the coolest churches we've ever seen. And we began the next morning at this very relaxing and meditative stupa and peace park before ending our road trip. And if you've watched up until this point, thank you, and please remember to like this video if you liked it, and also to subscribe to our channel for more food and travel vids to come.